What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. So they finally fixed the sensitivity on the console, and I wanted to make this video talking about, how I play. How fast do I build? Well, you guys already kind of asked me and already see it. How do I build so fast? What are my settings? How do I play like a freaking demigod? Just how do I do it? What's my settings is basically what you guys want to know. So I'm gonna start off with this, and I'm gonna show you guys. So wireless controller sensitivity is 9, and then for the X and for the Y it is 8. And I will admit this is not the fastest of a building sensitivity, but it is a fast building sensitivity along with a good aiming sensitivity. The problem with console is the fact that you can put your sensitivity really high, but then you'll have a really bad aim. Or you can put it really low and have great aim, but also put it at yourself at a bad building position. I feel like 9-8 is probably one of the better places to be a good builder and a good aimer. I get in so many build fights where people, maybe even be able to outbuild me because they're on like 10-9 sensitivity, but once I'm near them and I'm shotgun battling them, they don't hit me because their aim is absolute trash. And, obviously I'm able to kill them. And then for wireless controller targeting, sensitivity, and scope, I keep this both at 43. I think the base one is like 56, and this is extremely high because when you're aiming down sights, you're gonna be going all over the place. You know what I mean? And it's way too out of control. And when you turn it down, you get a lot. It's almost as if your sensitivity basically goes down. You have a nice, smooth, slow sensitivity, so you can aim very, very well. And we go down to here. There's also stuff I want to talk about is turbo building on console. Turbo building is the best key thing to building, and the reason why that is because on console you have the R2 button on at least PS4 is a big. It's that, and then on keyboard and mouse, it's just this. So obviously there's a big, there's a lot faster of a difference, and PC players don't necessarily need turbo building to make them build fast. On console, that is a big deal, turbo building, so make sure you have that on. And I turned controller auto run off because I don't really like it. And also edit mode aim assist is off because it just gives you a free, whatever you want to aim. As you can see, it says in building edit mode, attract your wireless controller aim toward the closest square. So when you turn that off, you have the free. It doesn't attract you to the closest. So without further ado, guys, let's just hop right into some playground, and I'm gonna teach you guys. Not really necessarily teach you. I'm just gonna show you guys. What are my building skills? How I double floor and wall. You'll see. How I do that. How I approach enemies. How I aim and stuff like that. So let's just hop right into it. Now, I will admit, sometimes I do rank my sensitivity up to 10, 8, and that's because maybe sometimes I'm in some try-hard lobbies, and it's not fun, and I want to be building, and I can control a 10 cents, but I will admit that it's probably not the best. 9-8 is probably where you want to be at, and I do recommend it to people who may be looking for a sensitivity that they can aim with and also build. How do you do the wall, the single, basically, I don't even know. I'm no tips and tricks channel, so I have no idea what it's called, this thing. How do you do that? And what I usually do is I go to the floor, to the ramp, to the wall. I feel like, okay, Jesus, I usually feel like this one's the easiest out of them all, even though I can't really do it right now. I don't know what it is, I just feel most comfortable doing it like that. Sometimes you do have to look down and stuff, but I'm not no freaking pro, and sometimes I do just to a little bit of habit, I do take my finger off the trigger, and that's why I kind of mess up. But yeah, that's kind of how I do it. I feel like sometimes you're always gonna block your head if you try to do if you try to do it after you build the ramp, and I don't know, that's just what I'm comfortable with. And when it comes to double this thing, what I'm talking about right here, this I saw from Phase Swan. It's actually really, so what you want to do is in freaking one motion. Alright, this is gonna be a little hard. You want to go bam. You do need a little bit like an 8 or 9 cents or 7 cents to do it, and you just gotta do it in one motion. Boom, boom, and then you wanna go boom, boom. You know, you go boom, 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 and then when you're obviously done, you can do that. And by all means, it is not as fast as PC, but it does throw your opponents off guard, especially on console. Like, if you find some console tryhard who does not know how to do this, then you're probably going to have a good advantage over him. So, yeah, that's kind of how I do it. You can see I do kind of mess up. I'm no pro at it. I don't really think it's kind of hard on console. Everything's kind of hard on console, but we all manage, you know. And I'm not some tryhard, alright? I usually play my games kind of casually, you know, stuff like that. And I'm just the skin dude, alright? But I do know how to build and stuff. Oh my god, that's again? That's actually really cool. It's like longer than yesterday. Building a 1x1, I usually you just gotta hold it down. That's how you're gonna be fast building, right? Bam, you gotta hold it down. If you go bam, 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 you're not gonna be getting up there pretty fast. So I like to do that. And another thing, when I'm in build battles, I know I'm kind of jumping all around. I don't really know what order I should really be doing this. But when I'm in build battles, or beginning a build battle, usually everybody kind of like, you know, they'll try to do the one ramp to get above them as possible. When I see somebody doing that, I do this, right? And I do this, and I get to the side of them, and then I go boom, 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 because they don't expect it. They always think they're like either gonna try and trap me or something. And I don't know, man. You guys probably already seen this. If you're just wondering, you know, like what my settings are, how I build, you know, like that and that. Even though it kind of looks a little sloppy, but you know what I mean. So next up is editing, which is something that I feel like console players struggle with. And don't worry, your boy's here to help. So say a wall. You can do that very easily. You just gotta hold it down. If you press each one, you're not gonna be going pretty fast. It's not gonna work. I don't know why it's destroying, but I guess it is. And I don't know. You just gotta practice your editing, and that's how you're probably gonna be, you know, winning. You know, if you're wondering how you edit, you know, fast, just, you know, learn all the editing things. You know, where windows can be created. Don't create doors. Stop doing that. I usually go for the 4 big one just because I'm more comfortable with it. It's just a weird habit. But, yeah, I don't know, man. You just gotta, obviously on console, you have a big, you know, like, editing hole. Like, you have to wait for, you know, obviously the circle to create. So, like, when you're doing something like the pyramid edit, you want to do it early, you know, and I still struggle with this, is that, like, you have to wait for that circle to freaking complete. And if, like, you were to build your pyramid, like, at the bottom of the ramp, you should have enough time to do it. And I'm still, like, you know, because I kind of learned this a couple days ago. Maybe I should have perfected it earlier, but, you know, it's just hard. And I know this is all in Playground, but I can guarantee you that I'm very similar to this in-game, and in my videos, in my funny moments videos, I may not seem like that. Is that because I actually turned my sensitivity down to 8.8 in my funny moments videos, because I like to be, you know, losing fights. I feel like it's a lot more funnier. Bleh. I'm actually gonna go over there, but you know, it's just I feel like, you know, when I turn my sensitivity down, it's like, it makes a lot more funny moments, because I'm not trashing on everybody, because, you know, I always do that, right? But yeah. And if you're wondering about stairs editing and stuff like that, you just gotta practice it. You gotta learn all the editings, stuff like that. People, if you don't know how to edit stairs, I can guarantee you probably haven't won a solo match. At this point in game, you know, it's just like, you need to learn all the edits. You need to learn how to do them quick. Back in the day, you were acceptable if you were able to, you know, build a 1x1 like this. Back in the day, it was acceptable if you weren't even building. But nowadays, you need to be, if you're not building a 1x1 like fast and stuff like that, it's hard. I can definitely turn my sensitivity up to this and build a lot faster. Look at this. Hold on. I want to start like right here. right? I can build so much faster, but at the same time, when I come down to aiming, I'm like all over the place. But when I turn it down, obviously, to this, like, it's a lot more smoother. And also when this is like all the way up here, look how fast that is. Try shooting at somebody when your thing's going like this. But when you're at 43, my one, I feel like this may be the best target sensitivity. Because look at this. Wait. It's like, wait, is it? Wait, hold on. But it's just a lot slower, especially when you're in aim assist. It may not look like it. Trust me, it's a lot. You see a big difference. It's just, you know, your thing is just like a lot more smoother than, you know, obviously when you have, where is it? Like something like this. Like yeah, it's bad. I know I'm talking a lot, but I just wanted to show you guys my sensitivity, make a whole video dedicated to it, because when I post my gameplay videos, you guys always ask, you know, what's my sensitivity, you know, how do I play, I guess, good, and by all means, I'm not joining a pro team. By all means, do I want to? I'm not a pro player. I'm just some dude who makes skin videos, and I've been playing this game since Season 1, and I gotta say, I guess I've been a little bit of a better, I've kind of grown as a player and stuff like that. Like, I can guarantee you guys that I won't lose a 1v1 in, what am I trying to say? If I'm ever in a 1v1 situation, I'll probably win it. I'll probably, because, you know, I've played this game long enough. I know, like, all the plays. I know and I'm not trying to, you know, take forever on this. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys